and welcome here to Talk FCB, and welcome to the beginning of a huge week ahead for this club. We've been told that big decisions are coming. We've been told that we are going to see the start of some real change this summer, and it's all going to be happening very, very soon. And in today's video, we are going to get straight into the action by discussing the 4 imminent signings planned by Joan Laporta. And these are players who not only are going to come in this summer, in the coming months, but these are going to be happening very, very soon. Let's get to it. The full transfer plans, it's all coming right up. And speaking, of course, of transfers and speaking of the latest news when it comes to Barça and indeed right around the footballing world, it's a great opportunity to share with you the One Football app, which is your place to stay well updated on everything that is going on right throughout this summer. You can download that there in the description down below, and in doing so, of course, you'd be helping me supporting the channel, given that One Football truly have supported me in a fantastic way during my time on YouTube. But indeed, if we do start by talking about Memphis Depay, I did a video there a few days ago discussing his imminent signing, and indeed right now it does seem as though Barca are going to agree a deal to sign Memphis Depay on a free transfer this summer, and he's going to sign there on a 2 or 3 year contract. And you will notice there, that is a moderate contract there, nothing too crazy, no big risk taken, and it does seem as though this is a very, very low risk deal. What you do here, you bring Memphis in, you're not going to be paying him extraordinary money. Laporta is going to agree here a very decent wage for Memphis, and of course if it doesn't work out, if in the first season or even the first 2 seasons there, you're not quite getting what you need from Memphis, this is a player who at the age that he's at, entering his prime years as a player, he's still got that resale value. And of course he's coming off the back of yet another excellent season at Lyon in France. He's at 20 goals, and not only those goals, but 12 assists as well. Really, really good numbers. And of course, we've seen him perform really well with the Netherlands national team. And I think Barca here are going to be very, very keen to get this deal done as quickly as possible, and especially well before the Euros this summer. Because you imagine there, if Memphis really starts to explode there with the Netherlands, there would be plenty more competition for his signature. This signing is not believed to be linked solely to Ronald Koeman. He's a player that Koeman does want to bring in if he can continue as the Barcelona coach, but Barca have been tracking Memphis for a while, because to be honest, it's quite rare here that you get a player of not only this quality, but also this age, and that they're available for absolutely nothing. Then, of course, there is the matter of Sergio Aguero. We have spoken about him in a lot of detail earlier on today over on MORETALKFCB. We were talking about the great moments of the past week, and Aguero's farewell at Man City, it was right up there, wasn't it? He signed off in the perfect way at the Etihad, and indeed reducing even Pep Guardiola to tears. But I want to talk there, actually, about what Pep said after Aguero's Premier League farewell, because Pep has done our announcing pretty much for us. Because indeed, after the game, Pep Guardiola, with a smile on his face and a tear in his eye, he said, maybe I'll reveal a secret. He said, maybe he is close to agreeing a deal for the club of my heart, Barcelona. He said Aguero is going to play alongside the best player of all time in Lionel Messi, and I'm pretty sure he's going to enjoy it and make my club, Barcelona, stronger with him on the pitch. And that was a big statement there, I feel, for 2 reasons, actually. Not only was Pep pretty much confirming that Aguero is going to be on his way to Barcelona this summer, and Pep feels as though he is going to make us stronger, but number 2 there, to say that he's going to be playing alongside Messi, has Pep also just confirmed that Messi will definitely be there alongside Sergio. And I think, of course, yesterday, looking at that final game from Aguero, he was on the pitch just 25 minutes there in his final Premier League game against Everton, but as Aguero has done for so many years now, he took his chances brilliantly. He scored 2 goals there in the space of just a few minutes, and he just showed exactly the kind of killer instinct that Barca have lacked in front of goal throughout this season. We need a player like him, we need that kind of profile, and the only thing we need to be worried about is just making sure that he's fit and available to be out there on the field. That's not all either when it comes to Man City, because signing number 3 that is imminent at Barcelona is none other than Eric Garcia, the young centre-back there, who's endured, as we've said before, quite a difficult season at Manchester City. He's barely played there because of his contract situation, but one thing that has been really positive, of course, in the past few hours is that he has been included in Luis Enrique's Spanish squad for the Euros, which incredibly, as you can see there, does not include a single Real Madrid player. Eric Garcia is there, Sergio Ramos is not. And once again, you've got to say, Pep Guardiola very much being open there about what our transfer plans are going to be this summer, because it was actually less than a month ago where he again spoke out in the media and he said, look, Eric wants to go home. He wants to secure that move to Barcelona. That's where he's going, and that is why he has not been involved this season. But Pep, believe me, rates Eric Garcia very, very highly. He wanted to keep him at Man City, and there's two things that I really like here about the Eric Garcia deal. Number one is the fact that we've agreed a lower wage for him than what was agreed under Bartomeu. That's good negotiating once again from Laporta there to bring that wage bill down as much as we possibly can, which we needed given our financial situation. And number two, the fact there that Eric Garcia, he's accepted that lower wage. You could have easily said, oh, well, you know, we already agreed something. You can't go back on an agreement. I was only signing for this. Now I'm going to look elsewhere. Because no, Garcia wants to return to his childhood club. He wants to succeed here, and that is important. And honestly, guys, when you're looking here at each of those 3 players coming in, the likes of Memphis, the likes of Sergio Aguero, the likes of Eric Garcia, they're all technically arriving on that free transfer. Now, okay, there's wages to pay, there could be potential bonuses to factor in, but in general, these are all very low-risk signings, very financially safe options, and I do not expect this to be the only business that we do. If anything, this is really promising, I feel, looking ahead to the rest of the window, because in Aguero and Memphis, what you've done there, you brought in 2 forwards to provide depth, to provide experience, to provide quality. They're 2 different kind of players too. You've covered all the bases, and you've also spent virtually nothing in the process. Then there's Eric Garcia. You've added some much needed depth at centre-back. Again, low cost, low risk, given his age, given his potential. It's a prospect there that was worth taking a risk on. But of course, we still want more. And given the fact these are all coming in for free, we will have the funds to go even deeper in this market. Because do not forget there about Emerson from Real Betis. Of course, his season coming to an end at the weekend. He played an excellent final game there, helping Betis come back against Celta Vigo and secure Europa League football next season. And I feel as though Emerson this season has actually gone to an entirely new level. He was very, very promising in the previous one, but under Pellegrini, he's really developed his game further, and he is showing that he can be a Barcelona player. And as you can see here, judging by his social media activity over the past few days, this definitely looks like a player who's played his final game for Betis. He's not going to be going back there. He's not going to be playing any more football for their club. And indeed, the plan is very much to bring him back to Barca this summer, with us needing to pay just €9 million to take full control of Emerson's rights. And I think when you look at all of these kind of deals, you add Emerson there to Eric Garcia, further strengthening a defence that certainly needs to be bolstered. But again, there's still room for even more. And with the players that we have to sell this summer, we have a number of players in this team now who we can use to generate those transfer funds. We can use there to get them off the wage bill. And I think the more players that you can get out, you are just bolstering that transfer kitty for the summer ahead. And to be perfectly honest, with the money that we've saved, bringing in these free transfers, I am really hoping, I am praying that Laporta is doing all of this, looking around, trying to find the best possible deals, because he is saving up to seriously strengthen that back line. We all speak about forwards, we all speak about creative players, goal scorers, all of that stuff, but if there was one area where I would love to see us go out and spend serious money this summer and say, you know what, there's a proven player, there's a player of quality, bring them in to strengthen our defence, use all of that money we've saved to go and do that. Already we're receiving links to the likes there of Villarreal's Pau Torres. We've been repeatedly linked to Valencia's Jose Gaya, and I'm sure these links will certainly continue, and with many more players too. But like I say, with all of those free funds, whatever you can gather together, please address that defence. So those right there, guys, were indeed the 4 imminent signings that, like I say, I am expecting Barca to get over the line and get confirmed and completed very, very soon. I'm talking here in the next week or so, we are going to be seeing these players officially agree to join Barcelona. And of course, looking further into the summer, I do believe there is the potential to bring in more names too and further strengthen this team. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. What do you make there of those forward acquisitions? What do you think of the defensive reinforcements? And if you could pick somebody else to come in, somebody there to spend a significant chunk of money on, who would it be? Let me know all of that down below. I will keep you updated as the news keeps on coming. But until next time, guys, thank you for watching. As always, Visca El Barça.